Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Please share my screen. Okay, how is everyone doing?
Good. How about you?
Good, good.
Sir, what about you?
Good, good. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All of you are here for Analytics Power Back, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because parallelly there are so many other sessions going on, so thought of checking with you all. Okay, cool. Can I assume that all of you are into some part of reporting teams? You're already doing some reporting?
Yes, sir. Reporting, dashboarding,
Okay. How
MAS.
many of you are here new to the reporting? No reporting experience, you are into some operations, now you want to switch to this data analytics and reporting.
I don't have any experience in that.
Yeah. Okay.
Kishore, this is Bhaskar. So I work for the TCS. Recently, I promoted as a TL. So currently, I working on the front end of the Power BI.
Okay.
When I was in Chennai, I was one of the member of this Excelytics, Advanced Excel and macros. Now currently, I work in Chennai TCS.
Oh, nice. Great. Okay, so I see a few of you are coming from non-reporting and analytics background, but definitely this is the right course for you. The ones who are already doing, some part of the reporting, you can definitely upskill to the next level. Okay. All right. So let me ask you this question. What is that you're expecting from this session? Probably you would have received enough information from the team and the messages, so many things. What is it you're expecting from this session?
So what are the tools you are going to cover, and what are the projects we are going to handle as a part of this course so that we can showcase to the recruiters or the employers?
Right. Excellent. Yeah. Nice. What else?
Just trying to add more skills to the career. That's
More skill. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, these are the required tools for analytical part. So whenever we are in the data processing or data analytics, these tools are minimum basics for to go any further data analyst role.
That's right. Excellent. Yeah. I think you all did enough research about this one, so you are sounding like that. Thanks for that. So let us get into the analytics power back. I'll explain whatever you are looking for. Because it's a big group, I may not be able to take your introduction, but what I assume is that it's a mix of reporting and analytics and non-reporting profiles as well. A few of you do not have any idea about reporting, how it happens, how the analytics are done, what kind of tools that are used and all. You have absolutely no clue. But in this course, you're going to learn right from the beginning of data and how we can prepare powerful dashboards. Up to that level, we will learn. Yeah. So before taking into the course contents and the topics or the tools that we cover, let me introduce myself first. I'm Kishore. It's been 13 plus years. I've been working with different companies. I'm currently working as a senior consultant for one of the artificial intelligence and machine learning company. So I'm into this reporting, from 2010 onwards. For the first 1.5 years, I worked with data entry teams, but later switched to data analytical teams. the different tools I work with Excel, macros, SQL, SAP Crystal Reports, SAP BOBI, Power BI, Tableau, ClickView, different tools I work with and different databases I handle, SQL, MySQL, SAP HANA, DB2, Teradata, different DBs. And I have also, experience in RPA, robotic process automations, with using Macro Express and Bin automation tools. I work with multiple domains: US healthcare, revenue cycle management, financial data analysis, IT assets analysis, support center and contact center analytics. So different domains I work with. So a good experience in this reporting and analytics, including the automation, because I do a lot with macros VBA to automate the processes. So the other thing is about my certifications. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, Microsoft certified professional, Six Sigma certified, ISO certified internal auditor, Deloitte Faculty of Excellence. Good number of other certifications I have in the MS Office products. I worked with, iSpace Global Services, iHealth Technologies, United Health Group as an automation expert there for a couple of years. And later I joined Deloitte as IT data analyst, kind of IT data we used to analyze. There I worked with multiple data analysis team as an assistant manager in analytics, and later switched to a company as a senior consultant now, working on Power BI and the DB related projects. So this is briefly about me and my career, with good number of technologies, tools, and things like that. And currently learning Power Apps. When time permits, I'll also show you what is a Power App and what you can do and how you can integrate with your Power BI, different things that you can do. Yeah, so this is briefly about me. Let's go to the contents of this one. I'll also take you through the different projects that we work with, what are the dashboards that we're going to create, okay, the course contents that we have. So what is, kind of dashboards in Power BI we create, all those things we'll discuss in a bit. Before that, would like to know anyone here from Optum in this group? Optum or UHG, United Health Group. You may want to use the chat window.
No.
Okay, Deloitte.
Hi, this is Ramesh Kumar. I am from Optum.
Optum. I was kind of surprised. I know one is there from Optum. Okay, but yeah, thanks. Okay. Yeah, Praveen, you are from Deloitte. Okay, yeah, thanks. Because as I worked there, I got good network there. So definitely one or the other should be there from those companies. So I was just kind of curious to check. Okay, thank you. Let us proceed to the contents. I'll quickly take you through the contents, what all you're going to learn. And after that, I'll also explain you the real-time projects that we're going to discuss. Yeah, and with that, what kind of level of exposure you will get using these tools. As the name says, Analytics Power Pack, it has all those things that are needed to someone to get into analytics profile. Okay, though you are from non-technical background, core operations background, you can still become a data analyst. Okay, not only for the data analyst profile, thus someone who is into managerial role would like to manage your team's data effectively, then this course is suggested, because this covers right from basics of data fundamentals to how to prepare a powerful visual like a dashboard using Power BI. Okay, that's what we're going to do. All right, so let me take you through what all we're going to learn. So in this Analytics Power Pack, this is primarily covering 3 tools: Advanced Excel, SQL Server 2019, and Power BI. There is a reason why we have come up with this combination, because if you look at any kind of analytics profile, people that definitely ask for these skills. And this tool may be little different sometimes. People may, the company may ask you for Tableau or ClickView, but these days, if you observe, most of the companies are looking for Power BI. There is a reason. I'll explain you that one as well in the next presentation. But this course is all about Advanced Excel, SQL Server 2019, and Power BI as a combination. Okay, what is that I'm going to learn in these tools, using these tools? You will be able to create the real-time projects on profit analysis, employee performance scorecards, business decision-making dashboards, and COVID cases analysis. Okay, the data that comes from sometimes Excel sheets, sometimes SQL Server, sometimes web-based, okay, all of them together will be able to present it in a powerful form of a dashboard using Power BI, and then we'll publish it online so that anyone from your company who has access to it can view it from anywhere. Okay, so we'll cover all those topics. This course is designed for 80 hours, in which Excel is 30 hours, SQL is 20 hours, Power BI 30 hours, altogether 80 hours. And along with that, if once you are registered for this course, you will also get additional services like resume and interview preparation, and along with that, job assistance. Okay, there is a dedicated team, working with us who would take care of these interviews, preparation and resume preparation, what kind of projects you can keep, how you can answer different tricky questions. All those things will be covered, as an additional one in this particular package. Okay, so that will give you more idea of, how to crack an interview. All right, so let us take a look at why we have come up with this combination only. And the ones who are already into the reporting, they can easily understand this. Okay, you may be a bit confused with the logos that I'm using here. We are currently in the process of rebranding, so soon you will be finding this logo everywhere. But few of the materials and the course contents that we have are with the old logo only. Yeah, don't get confused. It's the same Excelytics. Okay, Ham Sundar, if you have any question, please go ahead.
Sir, small doubt, sir. We will use Power BI service also, sir, in the course.
Yes.
Okay,
In the Power BI service, you will also learn how to do the user management, how to grant the access, how to revoke the access. So many concepts are there in the Power BI side, Power BI service side. Even those things are also covered. How to create user workspaces, how to create dashboards using the reports on the service, right? All those things are covered. Yes. Thanks for asking.
Sir, API concepts are Power Query, which I already asked you. Those are also covered, sir.
Okay, the APIs, I can show one or two examples, because these APIs, again, they vary from company to company, and there will be a specific API to trigger the query. Yeah, so I can show one example using the same concept in your company. Whatever the API is provided from your technical team, you can use that to connect to the data source.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right, if someone is already into the reporting profile, they can easily understand. For others, I'll explain. Every reporting profile starts where? Data, right? We need to have some data. If you want to prepare a powerful visual, you need to have some data. And this data can be there in a cloud server, or maybe in some DB, maybe in Excel spreadsheets, or maybe in folders. Using all these things, okay, we can combine and we prepare meaningful information. This is where we prepare the relation, we create the relationships, we write the formulas, different functions and all, right? Then we summarize it. Why? Because after creating that data model, like some meaningful information, you cannot analyze it directly. We need to summarize it in terms of using, different techniques. Like in Excel, we call it pivot tables, right? So using those techniques, we summarize the data. And the summarized data, we will visualize it in the form of a report or a dashboard. Most of us, we create simple reports and they show simply some numbers, averages, right? Totals, different aggregates. But understand one thing, human mind can easily read and understand pictures and colors better than the numbers and tables. So that is the reason in our course also, as a last step, what is it we do? We prepare powerful visuals to convey, message easily to the end user. Once you have something like in the form of a dashboard, you can easily analyze it. Okay, what's happening in my company, right? Is it going in the right direction, wrong direction, where I need to focus more, where I need to improve it, where I'm already doing great, right? All those things we will discuss here in this analysis stage. And finally, protect, print, share, publish, different things we do here, right? Either we share it in an email, or we print it, or we protect it, or we share it in the form of our web URL, like we publish it so that others can view your dashboard online using a Chrome browser or Internet Explorer or Edge browser. They can just simply log on to the Power BI service and they can view it. That kind of a publishing part is not available with Excel, but using Power BI, you can easily publish your dashboard onto the Power BI service, so that if your boss sits in US, the moment you publish it, your boss can see that updated dashboard. That is the power of Power BI. We'll see all those things, but primarily we are going to discuss all these 6 stages using these different tools. Okay, using Excel, SQL, Power BI, how each tool plays its role, and finally our objective is to prepare powerful visuals and should be able to analyze it so that business can draw powerful insights from your data. Is that clear, all of you? Any questions up to this point?
No, nothing. It's clear.
Okay, so someone who is already part of reporting, you are already doing it because you know how to gather the data from different sources. You may get Excel files, or you may get sometimes data from SQL server and or maybe any other server. And then you prepare a few templates and we dump the data into it. We summarize it. We prepare small reports or visuals, and then we try to analyze it. And finally, we share it with our management, right? That's what we do. So if you observe this analytics power pack, these tools are covering all those stages. Okay, data gathering part, data transformation part, and data presentation part, right? There is a reason why we should go for all 3 of them if we want to become a data analyst. Okay, can't I just go ahead only with Excel and can't I become a data analyst? Yes, you can become a data analyst using Excel also, but the scope of Excel, as an Excel analyst or the data analyst is like very little in terms of the package, in terms of the work also. What are the additional skills that you need to have? You need to be able to interact with the servers, the data servers, be it a physical local server or a cloud server. We should be able to interact with it and get the data and then prepare powerful visuals. So once someone has all these 3 skills, you will have enough opportunities in the market. Not only that, in the same company, you can get other opportunities also to upskill and to grow in the same company, right? So let us take a look at this one.
So, one second. Actually, so I have a question here. So, do we need any coding background like that? So,
good one. To answer your question, simple answer, no, not needed. But let me tell you my education background. I'm BCom MBA finance.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no technical or programming knowledge is needed for this course.
Okay.
Right? But if you would like to improve that skill also, there is a separate course that is macros, VBA macros. There we train on programming using VBA language, how to create the programs. So that's a separate
I
one.
don't have any coding experience prior to that, as I did MBA. So just why I just want to know whether is it involved any coding, or so if it is involved coding, no, it will be like difficult for us. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, here we go. It's good that you brought up this point. And my profile is also saying BCom MBA finance, no technology background. So that is the reason. What is that we always try, we try to keep our examples very simple so that all of us can easily understand, because we went through the challenges of understanding these simple SQL queries. when I've started back in 2009, 10 around my career in data analytics, I was struggling literally a lot to understand these SQL queries, right? But we figured out a way to make it look like a bit more easier for the ones who come from the non-technical background. You do not require any coding background to opt in for this course. Okay, so we always make our example simple, easy to understand, so that you can easily write any query on on any DB. The only one coding part I see here in SQL, this is not again a programming language. This is a querying language. Looks like English only, right? Once we get into this level, you will understand, okay, how to create, how to write the select queries, how to write the joins, or I'll take you through anyways, in a bit, what are covered. But programming knowledge not needed. You can easily understand this course without any struggle.
Okay.
Yeah, good that you brought up this point. Most of you might have.
I have one more.
Go on.
Yeah, Kishore, I have one doubt here. So,
a bit
we
louder,
are
please.
attending the course. Yeah, when we are attending the course and when you are telling to us, so it a little bit easy to understand and doing. But when it comes to the practice part, so when we have any doubts or when you have required any more interaction with the trainer or anybody, so if you provide any lab support, let's say maybe two, 3 people support in for the batch, so that will be a big help for us to go through the center course, I think.
Okay, so as yeah, good point. We'll create one WhatsApp group. Okay, there you can if you're stuck somewhere, you can post the question there, and all our training team members would be part of the same WhatsApp group. If that can be answered in the group itself, we can do it. Otherwise, we'll pick it up as a topic and we can discuss in the class, right? And coming to the lab assistance, anyways, I'm here. Of course, I'm working as a consultant, but I'm working from here only. I just part-time support that company. So I can be here and I can, help you out, whenever you get into any question, any doubt, if you want to get it clarified, I should be able to help you. And my team is also there. But only thing is that if you are coming to the lab, you just need to, with a question, you just need to let us know, right, that you have something question, so that I can make someone available for you and they can answer your query. Most of the times what you can easily do is, if you are stuck somewhere, just take a screenshot, send it in the group, or either I can take it up or my team can take it up, and you can easily answer that one. Hope that answers your question.
Okay. So if you do that rigorous follow-ups, rigorous support for that also, maybe that more people who are joined, maybe they are well equipped with the course, I think. Actually, that is only my advice actually, because I have been part of 2-3 courses, but WhatsApp that doesn't work many of the people, and interaction also not happened I can say interaction also not happened through WhatsApp more oftenly. So maybe we need more interaction from the people, then only we together learn. Otherwise, maybe somewhere around stop in middle or something happens.
Because there were like reasons also. Last few months we've been on and off, offering online, offline. No one was available here, but yeah, we are slowly coming back, all of us. So should be fine.
So actually, one practical example from my end. So I joined for SQL. So I stuck in somewhere middle of the downloading that all the database and installing. So maybe I stuck up with my laptop problem, or I don't know. But thing is, I literally stuck up with middle of the course, and I'm not able to complete the course because of once I'm not, my mood converted into like this is a little bit tricky, or why we are not able to do that part. So maybe that effort also I need to put from my end also, that is I agree, but that time maybe provide more support on that, so we could complete that courses, and which is useful in our day-to-day operations or maybe in career also.
Right, the software installation part, right? Okay, we can do one thing for these things, anyways, we have created the instructions and all. If you could not follow the instructions to download and keep it ready, what you can do is, because you are using a laptop, you can visit the institute, right? So that, we can arrange someone to install it. So the installation part, yes, I do agree, because we are not familiar with those software installations. As a student, you are not familiar. What you can do, if it is a laptop, it is easy. You can come along with the laptop and we can assign someone here to install the software. That shouldn't be a big issue.
Okay. So this time I think we can do that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because few months ago it was like virtual support only, right? We were able to only guide you, but now our team is also available here, so we should be able to handle these things easily. Software installation, yeah, I do understand, because you may be new to that installation part, but we can definitely guide you there.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Kishore, sir, I have one question.
Go on.
Actually, like I'm into HR domain, and I have come across with various industries for almost 10 years now. And although I had done Bachelor Computer of Application, later I did my MBA. So I was a bit confused about pursuing this data analyst course, and because in these days IT has the more potential opportunities and also growth in terms of growth also, right? So I wanted to pursue this just by keeping in mind that the in terms of growth of career plus your monetary things also. So how it would be feasible, I just wanted to understand this.
Right. Okay. So for each and every domain now, they have analytics as part of their department. Let's say HR team has HR analytics. You need to handle a lot of HR data to prepare the reports, dashboards, and things like that. How the attrition is, how the something like this compensation ratios preparation. These things are there with HR team as well, right? So again, if someone is new date, you no need to worry, because this course starts from right from basics of Excel. That is where you understand what is data, how it comes. Be it any kind of domain, whether you are from HR back with the marketing background, or sales, or operations, or finance, or whatever it is. Ultimately, we all work with the data, and using the data, we want to create dashboards to draw powerful insights. That is a flow, irrespective of your domain. And moreover, analytics ones, or the analytics profiles, are offering more salaries than the technology ones. You can cross-check, people who are with analytics background, simple Excel, SQL, and a bit of visualization tool, they are able to get more salary than a technology guy. You can just check online also.
Okay, so since I'm into this area since almost 4 years now, so I was thought of changing my domain into data analyst into technology, further into data scientist and all. So should I remain in this, or I should change to to a pure technology background,
right?
That field?
Because you already have some core, you said HR, right? You would have some core HR idea. So recommendation, you can stay inside in the HR domain only, but you can more focus on the HR analytics side, because this functional and analytics experience profiles are very less in the job market. So you would definitely have edge over others, because you are coming up with your operational experience in HR domain, and as well as analytics experience.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Thanks you.
All right. Any other questions before we proceed?
So this is Praveen.
Yeah.
So my profile is related to HR function only, but my work is 60% HR activities as well as reporting activities. But I have background of Excel, and I use advanced Excel a little bit in my day-to-day work. So I don't have any background related to SQL as well as Power BI.
Yeah.
So is my current knowledge is enough to take this course, or is it require any additional?
No, not needed, because we anyway start from basics of Excel again. So you already have that one, but the recommendation is once again, just spend those first 5-10 days on the basics of Excel. Because we try to cover so many other things also as part of basics of Excel. Definitely, we'll take you through the advanced Excel, then SQL, and finally Power BI. So you no need to have any other skill set. So this is purely designed keeping in mind that someone who would like to move from operations background to the data analytics background. So we created this course in this way only. So you no need to have, actually, technically speaking, you no need to have any experience on anything. From zero, we'll take it from there to prepare powerful dashboards up to that level.
Sure, sir. That's helpful.
And DAX are included in here, sir?
Correct. So anyways, I'm going to take you through all those course contents in a bit. Yes, DAX is also included, and a good number of DAX functions we will write.
Sir, if you show SQL in our resume, they will ask some technical questions, right? Can we able to answer those?
Yes, definitely, because this course is also designed to answer those questions. We also have some material around SQL, like what are the common questions as a reporting and data analyst we face. All those questions are there as part of the material. And yes, just by attending the sessions and practicing those things, you can easily crack SQL questions as well.
Okay, sir. I mean, in the mock interviews, you said one team is there. They will help us in clearing all these doubts or any preparing mock interviews.
Yes, they will also take mock interviews for you, and they will also give a few assignments, just to test your knowledge, right?
Okay.
To just keep you engaged with the subject till you crack the job.
Okay, sir.
Hi, Kishore.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Aaron here. I have a question. I just wanted to know the background of this profile. How we are getting this data? Is business analyst will give the data, or we are the person we need to communicate with the client to get the data? I just wanted to know that hierarchy. Do we need to communicate with the lots of people in this profile?
Okay, so the data analyst profile and business analyst profiles are little different. Okay, so data analyst job is basically to look into the databases, look into the tables, create the joins, and get the required data and prepare visuals or prepare a dashboard. That is our job. But the requirement gathering and all those things are done by the business analyst. But in few places, in few companies, there won't be a specific role like a business analyst. Their data analyst, himself or herself should get in touch with the client and gather the requirement and create a report. But usually how it happens, there will be a business analyst who would gather all these requirements of creating a report. And then the business analyst will communicate to us saying, okay, the client is looking for so-and-so report. This data is available in so-and-so database. Please go ahead, figure out what all columns are available and what is there, what is not there. Can we achieve this? And then we prepare our documentation saying, okay, XYZ is available, ABC are not present in the data. So we can create a report using this, right? And we communicate to the business analyst, and then business analyst job is to communicate it to the client, right? And get their approval and come back, give us that task, and we extract the data, we prepare the report or a dashboard, and then we publish it. If you are using Power BI, we will publish it, or if you are using Excel or any other tool, we just simply share it like a file in email. Right? That's how usually the flow happens. But sometimes if there is no business analyst role, you are going to act like a business analyst. Okay. You gather the requirement from the client and you only get inside the database and figure out the required tables, create the required joins and get the required data and create a report. Right? Both the ways possible. If you have a business analyst, you are lucky enough because all that requirement gathering is taken care by them.
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
This is Anusha. Sir, actually, regarding this coaching and all, as you said, whenever we stuck up and we need to have some screenshot and ask in the WhatsApp group, right? So whether this material, whatever the presentation you are presenting, whether this will be available after the class, or what is the process? I mean, I don't know.
Good one. Okay, here we go. Whatever we show on the screens here will be shared with you. All the materials, files, everything. That is one. The other one is we share the video of the session as well. Okay, with a private access. Like you only will be able to access that video.
Okay.
Right?
Fine.
So usually, you know, I mean, even I found the same situation with the other few courses when I've attended. They show so many things, but they don't share those things with us.
Yeah, exactly.
But here, whatever you are seeing on my screen for the explanation that I'm using, the materials, you know, Excel files, data files, you know, the DB files, all those things will be shared with you as a package. Okay? Excel package you will get, you know, SQL package you will get, Power BI package you will get. All those files that I'm using here, you will be able to use in your system.
Okay.
The videos which you are sharing, so how long will be there with us?
Correct. After each course, that will be available for more 30 days. Let's say Excel is usually a 20-25 days course. And once that is done, it will be again available for 30 days. And similarly, SQL is about 20 days. So after that, more 30 days, it will be available. Power BI 30 hours, again, it will be available for, you know, more 30 days. Right after the session, it will be available for more 30 days. Right. And again, my recommendation for all of you, don't delay. If you have any, you know, something to practice and you have missed that session, please don't delay. Make sure you watch the session before attending the next session. You know, if you feel like, okay, you know, I have the video access and I can watch these things later, may not be a great thing, because it is going to be like, you will be missing so much for sure if you do not practice on regular basis.
Yeah, most of the people on working mode now. So see, even we should have the time to see every day's video. No, so that's why I'm asking.
Right. At least weekends, if someone is, you know, opting for weekdays, then we can spend some time cover all of that. Someone is taking the sessions on weekends, then weekdays, at least 1.5 hour, if you could spend and watch those videos.
Yeah.
Right. But recommendation, please make sure you complete that.
And one more thing. One more thing, I'm from accounting and finance background. So I just want to learn that Power BI. So when I reached out to your team, they said, so you need to learn first advanced Excel.
Yes.
So this course is enough for that, or do you need to go back to the advanced Excel?
You know, this course is covering advanced Excel also, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm asking, because so I just reached out to your team for the advanced Excel. So that's why I'm asking, is it enough, or I need to go back to the advanced Excel course separately, like that?
No, not needed. So in this course itself, the advanced Excel course is also covered.
Yeah. Then thank you.
Okay. Someone asked like, okay, can we watch these things? Yeah, it's not possible to watch them offline. You need to connect to online. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Any other questions?
Hello, sir. This is Ankit.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Sir, I have a question that what is the need of SQL here, sir? Because database and reporting tool is sufficient for sir, reporting tools can fetch the data, and all the manipulation or can be done in reporting tool itself. Then what is the use of SQL here, sir?
Good question, definitely. Yeah. So I'll explain, you know, how the data analytics and reporting profiles they look. Let me explain this one. Yeah. Before I go here, anyone has any other question?
Sir, is VBA part of this program?
No, not VBA. Earlier we thought of keeping VBA also, but later we have decided to go ahead with just the Excel, SQL, and Power BI. There is a reason, because not every profile demands VBA. But if you are interested to learn Excel VBA, please reach out to our team, and there are sessions running only for VBA. You can join that one if you want to improve your programming skills and automate your reports.
If you include that in this course, that would be help us actually. So,
I mean, that is okay because this particular package requires to become a data analyst. You need to know Excel, SQL, and Power BI. And once you are done with this one, if you would like to go for VBA, you can take it as a separate course because there is no much dependency. Because anyways, you are learning Excel, and after that you can learn VBA. So it doesn't necessarily be part of this package. And because a few of the members are looking for only to become data analyst, not into programming. Okay, VBA again requires some programming, right? Of course, you don't need to have any programming background, but that ultimately, you will have to do programming there. Most of you may not be comfortable with it, right? But it is easy for sure, because being a non-technical guy, if I'm able to do, you should also be able to do it. Just like you need to spend some time on it, right? Anyone who is looking for VBA course, once you are done with this Analytics Power Pack, you can go for VBA.
Sir, small question.
Yes,
now DA100 is changing to PL300, right? Some update came from Microsoft. So this course is equipped with the updated syllabus only, sir, Power BI.
Okay, so these updates from Power BI, they are released on monthly basis. Okay, so there are like minor updates sometimes, there are major updates sometimes. If there is a major update, okay, that is changing something, definitely we will cover that as one of those examples. But in the recent past, there are no major updates. Some interface related changes are there. A major updates, I would say RLS, the row level security movement was done from Power BI service to Power BI desktop. These kind of small things are there. We'll anyways cover them in the training. But if it is a minor update, just by going through that newsletter, you will also be able to understand. But once you are done with this course, right, okay, then you can understand.
My doubt is after this course, can we able to crack that PL300 certification?
Okay, wait. Are you asking about DA100?
That one only, sir. It is changing to that PL.
Right. So, basically, whenever they modify something, they will also share the course outline and what all to be covered, what all are covered in the certification and all. So if there are major changes, definitely we will also include those points, but usually there won't be any major changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, can we get support for that certification also, sir,
yes.
after this course?
Yes. Once you are done with it, you will only be very much comfortable taking it.
Okay.
Okay, so I see the course fee and all. I'll anyways come to that point. Let me quickly take you through, this data analytics profile. And someone, correctly asked, like, why SQL in the middle? I have my reporting tool and I have my database. I can directly get the data into the reporting layer and I can prepare the reports, right? Using Excel, I can create our Crystal reports, or BOBI, or SSRS, SQL Server reporting services. Any of these reporting tools or dashboarding tools like Power BI, Tableau, ClickView, SAS Visual Analytics, or any other business application like Salesforce, dashboards and all, I can directly prepare the reports, and these tools can directly, contact the database and, get the data and prepare the reports, right? Why do I need to learn SQL? Understand one thing. If you learn SQL, you will have better understanding about the RDBMS, Relational Database Management. Okay, so that is one thing. The other thing is, not every time we want to dump entire data. We want to restrict the data only for a certain period. Let's assume you are analyzing your sales, business sales, okay? And your management asks, okay, we want to understand the last 1 month sales, how they are, right? And there is a database table in the SQL server. Let's assume in the database, there is a sales table. And when you directly connect and dump the entire table, what it will do, it will give you the last 10 years sales data. But you don't want to analyze last 10 years data, right? You just want to analyze last 1 month data, how to control it, how to write that query. In order to get the data from multiple tables, how to join them. In order to do the aggregations, how to write the aggregate functions. Even before getting the data, you should be able to write one SQL query, a fine-tuned SQL query, which will make this process much more quicker. Getting all the data, getting the required data, there is difference, right? If you are working with only your reporting tool and DB directly, you can get all the data unless you have parameters in place while getting the data. Okay, in the parameters, you can pass your required ranges like date range or number ranges. Yeah, but once you learn this one, you will be able to write a query which will speed up your data retrieval activity. Now you understand why SQL is needed. Not every time we use the entire data, right? To control that one, what is it we can do? Learn SQL. And that is the reason, probably you may want to try it today. Go to Naukri, Tank Jobs, or what is that? Monster, right? Just look for any data analyst position. I think you would have done that one, but I'm just asking you to do it once again. Look for any data analyst position, SQL or RDBMS concepts are mandatory. Anyone searched recently? You wanted to apply for any data analyst profile, and you
Yes,
found SQL there?
recently one company asked, given HackerRank link and asked us to solve the query in HackerRank of SQL.
SQL, right?
Yes, sir. In the interview process, one of the stages.
Right. Yeah. SQL is also very much needed skill for a data analyst. You need to understand the DB, and the DB, all the concepts we discuss in SQL. That's why, right? A few of you are already here doing the reporting using Excel. You will be learning.
So VBA is not required for this course, right? Or for the data analytics course?
No, not needed, but VBA is always like an added advantage. Why? Because I'll tell you one thing. I'm a reporting analyst. You are a reporting analyst. Okay. We got 2 report requests. Okay. Very similar. I prepare the report every day by spending 1 hour. But you know VBA and you created coding or a small program and which could automate your report with a simple click. You get the output in 1 minute. Right. Definitely that difference is there. Right. So the ones who know VBA, they can speed up their work by automating their reporting needs. But the ones who do not know VBA will have to spend like so much time preparing the same report by spending like every day 1 hour or 1.5 hours. But the same thing can be done in 1 minute with a simple click, right? But in this course, we haven't included that one. As I mentioned, this analytics power pack primarily focused on data fundamentals to the data dashboarding and preparing a dashboard for the decision making. But if you're looking for automation of your reports and all, recommendation is learn VBA as well.
Okay, so Kishore, I have learned excellent VBA from your training institutions. I've learned many things from your end. So, are all these data analytics and reporting profile courses concepts, you are the only person who will be teaching us, right? Or any other trainers also there?
No, we have a training team members here. And this course also, Excel, Advanced Excel, Basic Excel, Advanced Excel will be taken care by, again, a working professional, someone who is good as any other team member here. Certified trainer, okay, you will be getting for Excel. SQL and Power BI, I'll be the one, or Vinod sir will be the one taking care. But for this particular analytics power pack, I'll be the one who is going to take care of SQL and Power BI sessions. And Advanced Excel is going to be another trainer who is a Microsoft certified professional. Okay, that person will be taking care of basics to Advanced Excel.
Okay, thank you.
One thing I want to know, like I want to join only for SQL and Power BI. Is it applicable?
Okay, if you are already good with Excel and Advanced Excel, then only join SQL and Power BI.
Okay.
Yeah. When I say, go on.
Yeah, 3 years back I learned from you only.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want to do a brush up kind of a thing, just you can go for Excel also. But if you are already working with a company on Excel, every day you do a lot of reporting stuff and all, then you can skip Excel, no issues. But only one thing that worries me is because in Power BI, we write a lot of DAX functions and which look again like very much similar to our Excel functions, right? Yeah. And here what we do is that I always relate like, okay, this function works like a VLOOKUP in Excel. This function works like a count if in Excel. So I just simply mentioned that name. If you're already aware of those functions in Excel, you can easily relate to them in Power BI DAX, right? So that's the reason what we recommend is that if someone says like, okay, we are good with Excel, we recommend you to just, complete Excel once again, because everything goes with the same flow, so that, there won't be any confusion. But if you're already doing it, if you're already comfortable with this Excel concepts, then it's okay. You can skip Excel and directly proceed to SQL and Power BI. Right? I think by now you understood why SQL is needed. Someone asked, like, hope I answered your question. Sorry, I missed your name. Why SQL is needed? You got it, right?
Sir. Yeah, I got it, sir.
Yeah, so that's the reason SQL definitely needed if you want to become a data analyst.
Is it not possible to cover or entire the course by you?
I mean, there is only for Excel, there is some conflict because I'm already engaged in other sessions. So Excel part, I mean, no doubt about other trainers, like they are as good as, me, or maybe in few cases they are better than me for sure. So Excel, you guys no need to worry, because if you feel like something extra you would like to learn when we step into SQL, you just let me know. I'll quickly cover those concepts before we proceed to SQL and, Power BI. But you basically no need to worry. You just attend the demo once again when Excel starts, right? I'll also let you know the dates, shortly, and the price of this course.
So what are the timings of the classes?
Correct. Yeah, I'm coming to that point, but let me cover why we chose Power BI only for data analytics. There are other, business intelligence tools available in the market, like Tableau, you would have heard, ClickView, you would have heard. Why Power BI only, right? Why not Excel, SQL, and Tableau combination, or Excel, SQL, or Power BI combination? Sorry, ClickView combination. There is a reason. If you look at the recent analysis by Gartner, 2021, yeah, Microsoft is here, and the other tools are here, ClickView, Tableau. The reason being, Microsoft is pushing Power BI a lot because of its pricing model. Most of the companies are able to go for this. When you look at the comparison, Power BI cost is around only $10 per month per user. And one more thing is that if you are a single user, you can use it free for lifetime. You don't need to, have any license for as a single user. But when you want to implement Power BI in your company, then you need to have a pro license, and $10 per month, any company can easily, afford. So that is the reason Power BI is, making a significant impact. And most of the mid-scale companies are able to move to Power BI. When it comes to Tableau and ClickView, the licensing fee is like little higher, and also the management part of the servers and things like that is also little tricky. Okay, but here Microsoft offers Azure servers. Okay, there you can publish your dashboard directly, right? When we enter into Power BI concepts, there I can talk about what is that cloud server and how it is managed by Microsoft, how you can refresh the data there and things like that. But understand Power BI, the reason being why we chose this combination is because Microsoft is doing a lot for Power BI, and most of the companies are moving. As most of the companies are moving, a good number of opportunities are also available in the market, right? Just search, if you are from Hyderabad location, and I see people joined from other states as well. So if you are from Hyderabad location, or you are from Kolkata or Mumbai, just in your location itself, just see how many Power BI profiles are there. And when you search for Power BI, for sure, it would also ask Excel and SQL skill set, right? There may be SSRS also. We no need to focus more on that one, but I can give you a little introduction about SSRS also. As part of SQL training, I can cover that one, just to get some idea, right? So this is the reason why we came up with this course, right? Coming to the
So Kishore, I have a question here. Sorry to interrupt it.
Sure.
So I'm working in Optum Global Solutions. So and other sites also have searched many things. I mean, combination things. So there is a combination skills required like SSRS, Tableau, and Power BI also. So you will in this course content duration. So you'll be touching the Tableau also, or it's not only the Power BI one? Because many combinations are related to their, at least they are including Tableau in that combination skills.
Correct. Yeah. I do agree because, even though there is no requirement, usually these companies ask like, okay, we are looking for Tableau, Power BI, and ClickView combination. You know what? Once you join any company, you will be able to max work with one tool. Okay, it's just like whether you got some knowledge on that tool or not, they try to check. And Optum, obviously, you are engaged with so many dashboards are developed in Tableau. And
Yeah.
I know. Now they are planning to switch to Power BI. And Deloitte, if you take most of the Europe, they use ClickView, and US.
They are planning, but Kishore, they are still stuck with the Tableau itself. But slowly they are moving.
I know, I know, right. So it will soon come to you also that Optum will soon implement Power BI. But if you want to crack an IJP and move into data analyst, or you have reporting analyst profiles basically there. So you can do that, or otherwise once you learn this skill, you basically, you will have enough number of opportunities outside also. You can try that out.
Yeah, sure. But just an overview, actually, just touch the concepts of Tableau because to crack the interview, that's enough, I think.
Yeah, I mean, with Tableau, I mean, even I used to work with Tableau, but now I'm dedicatedly working on only Power BI, right? Concepts wise, both of them, all three of them, I worked with ClickView for 4 years, right? Got enough knowledge on ClickView. But most of the European countries, they use ClickView, but other places, very limited. US and all other people, they use Tableau, now Power BI. Yeah. I have got knowledge on all these tools, but ClickView and Power BI, I can easily deal with them because I've been in touch with them for a long time. But Tableau, I mean, fair knowledge is there, not at the level of delivering training on that one, but definitely I can create the dashboards. I can, use the Tableau prep to do the data transformations and things like that. I have knowledge, but that is basically limited knowledge, I can say. But if you are looking for to get into data analyst role, my recommendation, Power BI is the right course. Yeah, you can search online also how more companies are moving towards Power BI platform. Yeah. As part of this training, as I mentioned, you are going to learn a good number of projects. Okay, a performance scorecard, someone who is managing your teams. Okay. How you can set up their performance scorecards and all. Usually in any team, we basically look at the productivity, quality, attendance, and things like that. So, this dashboard you will be preparing, okay? And different inputs I will use here. Let's say I take a look at some person automatically changes the picture, okay, the ranks and how the consistency, how this person is doing from the last 6 months, right? You can also change like, from December, from there, 6 months. Yeah, all those things you can see just by changing here. Okay, this is a kind of dashboard we will be creating, okay, how their ratings are, whether these guys are able to perform consistently, how is the trend, how is the standard deviation, are we finding any fluctuations in the employee performance? So easily you can figure out. But to do this one, there are like, so many concepts used, hyperlinks are used, right? Drop downs used, controls used, indirect formula is used, right? Pictures, how to place them, right? All these things you will be learning. This is one example, yeah. One dashboard that usually any team needs. And the other one is profit analysis. Go on. Go on.
That combination is, performance scorecard is with the combination of Excel, SQL, and Power BI, or
This is only Excel. As part of Excel training, we will learn this one. No SQL. SQL, it can do much more bigger, better things, but only from Excel. Data is also there in Excel, and we do that. This is also same from Excel. This is our regular dashboard, like the profit analysis dashboard. Okay, we'll also create like pivot tables, slicers. Okay, how to prepare some meaningful dashboard using some raw data like this. Okay, we'll do these 2 dashboards as part of our Excel training, and all these course contents are available on online in our Excelytics.in website. Okay, you can download it from there. Anyways, the ones who are interested, this will be shared with all of you. Okay, you can go through this. And coming to SQL, in SQL, it's basically about installing a SQL server and writing the queries and all. There are a few examples or the sample queries will make you write, so that you will get enough idea how to create any query using the joins or subqueries or aggregates, group by, so many things are there. You will be learning all those things. And other interesting thing, what we create as part of this training is a COVID dashboard. COVID crisis dashboard. I mean, that's now ongoing topic everywhere, right? How the values are fluctuating, and how the trend of these cases with the affected rate, mortality rate, how in the next 3 months, what would be those values, those kind of things we can do using the data. And by the way, this data comes from directly a website. You can connect to WHO website, and from there you can consume the data. And with a simple refresh, you can see what's happening in the world, right? That kind of a dashboard we work with. And the other one is the business decision-making dashboard. There we use some sample business data, and there we, take decisions like, okay, which category is doing good in our business, which category is not doing good, what is that we need to do, in which region is not doing good, what's wrong with that regional manager, all those things for the business decision. We can see, and for now I'm just opening it up. Power BI is an in-memory tool which usually takes a bit time to open that and to refresh the reports and all. Recommendation, if you want to install Power BI in your machine and do it, recommendation at least to have a i5 processor with 8 GB RAM at least, yeah, so that it runs a little faster, right? I'm using currently i5 8 GB. But you think about it, like if you are using a i3 or a core 2 or a dual core processors, they run a little slower. Yeah. So you may want to know only about India here. Just select only India, and this will show like, yeah, and you can just simply click on refresh. Right, this will go to WHO website, and from there it will. Yeah, i3 not supported. No, it will support, but now we waited for like, let's say 30-40 seconds, right? You may need to wait for 50-60 seconds to open it up. It will take a lot of resources. So that's the reason, but it is supported. No need to worry. i3 is also okay, but it would be like a more 10-20 seconds slower. Okay, it's only the speed related issue, not the supported related. Okay. Right, I'm just refreshing it so that I can get the data till it's showing only up to October, right? October 2021. I think it's refreshed a few months ago. Now you see the spike in the cases. India reported, I think the highest is here. One day, 347,000 cases.
Yes, sir. Now they are increasing day by day.
Yes, Omicron and Delta variants, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, you see that this is connected to WHO website. So that's the reason the moment they update it, yeah, you will be able to see it here. It is connected to the WHO website. Right. And it is also picking up the Wikipedia, population data and country names, which is a custom list that is created by us. We'll share all those files with you to prepare something like this. It's just a sample, okay? We do a lot in this one, you know. We'll use so many custom visuals and, you know, map visuals. Yeah, right? How to prepare something like this. India is now with 4 crores cases, right? All these things we do. All right. So hope you got some idea, all of you.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, you know, the ones who are new to it also, you don't need to worry, because we anyway start from basics of Excel. From there, you will learn how to prepare the data model. In Excel also, you will learn this one. And the similar kind of concepts you will be learning in Power BI, how to prepare the models and all. So with what I can guarantee in this course is with zero knowledge in reporting can also take this course. We are very much sure by end of this course, you will be able to prepare powerful dashboards. That I can say. And coming to the timings of these sessions, we are planning to start it from 2nd February, which is a daily one. Okay, morning 7:30 to 9 o'clock it would run. Okay, we'll also share one form now in the chat window in some time. Okay, you can respond there so that we will get some idea like who is willing to join what. And weekend session is going to be from 5th February. That is Saturday, Sunday, morning 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Okay, 3 hours. Weekday starting from 2nd February, morning 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Weekends starting from 5th February, 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock, both Saturday, Sunday. Weekdays means only Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, morning 7:30 to 9. There may be a few conflicts for a few of you. A few of you may be doing night shifts and logging out at maybe 6 o'clock. May not be possible for you to join the weekdays. You may want to try the weekends, and the ones who are, you know, comfortable with the weekdays, you can go for weekdays. Right, up to you. Both the sessions, they will start from advanced Excel. The ones who are already good with advanced Excel, and you know, if you want to do a brush up, you can join that again. But if you're already working on something advanced Excel, you can skip that first 25 days of this Analytics Power Pack, and then you can join from SQL and Power BI. I recommend you to once again brush up if you are not in touch with the subject, because when we go to the SQL and Power BI, we simply say that, okay, this is how it works in the pivot table, right? Okay, I'm going to write a SQL query in this way to get this consolidated data. So that means you should be aware of the pivot tables. So that's the reason. In touch with the subject, skip Excel, proceed with SQL and Power BI. If you are not in touch with the subject, Excel subject, please make sure you start from Excel again, because in data analytical expressions, that is what we're going to do. Okay, before that, let me take you through SQL contents also. Right, this is designed for specifically for data analytics and reporting. You know, when you go for SQL course anywhere, they teach everything, but basically we don't need all those things. We need what? We just need only the things for data analytics and reporting. So that is how it is created. But in this one, we'll also train you on how to install SQL Server 2019, not 2017. 2019 is the most recent version, and how to install SSMS. Okay, as I've mentioned, if you are stuck somewhere, please visit the office. Okay, so that our team can help you out how to install it, and then how to create the databases, right? How to write the Transact SQL design. It is developed by Microsoft, right? And there you get a question, I'm using MySQL, or a few of you may be asking me like, okay, I'm using Oracle SQL. A few of you may ask me like, I'm using SQL Server. Then are these queries different for these things? No, not different. You will be finding all these queries very much similar, be it MySQL, be it SQL Server, or Oracle SQL. All these queries, they look very much similar. There may be a few differences in terms of the syntaxes, but concepts wise, all of them are same. So I've learned, back in 2010, Oracle SQL, right? After that, I've started working with SQL Server developed by Microsoft. Okay, Oracle SQL is from Oracle. SQL Server is from Microsoft. Now I'm working with MySQL. This is again a different one. But I'll understand one thing. In all these platforms, we write the similar SQL queries only. Okay, so there we work with DML commands, DDL commands, DQL commands, data query language. This is where we spend so much, a good number of days of time. Here we learn select queries, where clauses, having clauses, aggregates, joins, very, very important topic, set operators, subqueries, views, and security. And finally, the transaction management. Okay, in SQL, these are the things that we learn. In Excel, most of you know what all we cover, but someone new, I'm explaining this one also. We start from very basics of Excel. Okay, what is Excel? That is where it starts. Okay, conditional formatting, format as table, number groups, filling, clearing, right? Excel formulas, a good number, 100+ formulas we learn. And good thing is that once you learn these formulas, very similar formulas are there in DAX, in Power BI DAX, data analysis expressions. We write the same kind of formulas. So that's the reason we always recommend someone to attend Excel first if you would like to learn Power BI, because concepts are same. Okay, and then a good number of formulas are covered. Then report designing techniques, how to design a report, what all we need to consider before creating any report, right? Filters, inserting, calculations, right? Printing techniques also. If you want to take a printout, what all you need to do? Data management techniques, how to sort, how to get the data from SQL Server, or how to get the data from any database or text or website or external source, right? Sorting, filtering, right? Data validations, forecasting, and data protection techniques, how to protect, okay? How to protect a sheet, protect a cell, how to encrypt the document or protect a workbook, what is a pivot table, how to prepare the visuals. The last stage is basically data analysis and visualization, and charts to create dynamic charts and dynamic dashboards, right? We'll learn how to create dashboards using the real-time data, and different task files will be shared with you, formula related tasks, conditional formatting tasks, and all these tasks are gathered together. We have gathered all those things together using our experiences and the kind of interviews our students have attended, the tricky questions what they're asking. We kept all those things as tasks, right? And coming to the Power BI, again, very much in similar lines. We started right from the basics of Power BI. What is Power BI? What is the history of Power BI, when it was started, and things like that. And get and transform data, we spent some good time here, because the data may come from different places, be it SQL or Access or a folder, CSV or website, or any other any other data source, could be a cloud server, right? We get that one and we perform ETL, extract, transform, load activity on the data, and then we convert that into a proper data model. And in the data modeling, we learn how to build the relationships and a good number of things. And then Power BI visuals, how to create the visuals, applying the filters and slicers. Here we go. The most important and interesting thing is DAX. Okay, of course, not every function is listed down here. In logical, we learn and, if, not, if error, different functions are there, aggregate functions like sum, minimum, maximum, average. That list is too big, not mentioned here. But yes, we learn a good number of functions in the DAX, right? And these things, they look very much similar to Excel functions only. If you are good with Excel functions there, then you can use easily DAX functions here. And then finally, the publishing part. Someone asked, like, do we learn Power BI service? Yes. On the Power BI service, what all are there? How you can prepare the dashboards for the web or for the mobile or a tab. Okay, how you can publish your local dashboard into the service, so that your boss may be sitting in UK, USA, Australia, can also open the same report and can view it. Not only just viewing it, can also do the real-time analytics by slicing and dicing the data using the filters and the slicers, right? And we also manage the roles. We create RLS, row-level security, and how to create the user workspaces for any business. Like if they want to implement Power BI, we cover all those topics. Like you can become a Power BI admin role also, okay? Who can manage these users, manage user licenses, granting the access to the workspaces, granting the access to the dashboards, all those things you will be able to do, right? We'll show all those things. So ultimately, someone who would like to get into the reporting analytics profile, whatever the skill is needed, this is covered in this training, in this training program. Any questions?
So what is that OLTP? That OLTP or no? You shown, right?
What is it? What is it?
Just now you shown some
Oh,
OLTP
okay.
document.
Oh, okay. So this is part of SQL course. What is OLTP and OLAP? Online transaction processing and online analytical processing. This is where we talk more about what is OLAP system. People say
It is
that
also covered in our syllabus.
OLAP. Yes, in our course we cover this one. What is OLAP?
So what is the duration of this course?
SQL is 20 hours.
I mean total 3 courses.
Total all 3 of them are 8 hours.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Right. So, I understand most of you are from non-technical background. You need to know each and every component of it. So we start like what is SQL, what is OLTP, what is OLAP, how the real-time systems are created, where we use what, where OLTPs are used, where OLAPs are used, right? All those things.
Sir, I have a question here.
Yep.
So I have been working in the finance and accounting domain since last 10 years. Now, after going through this course, do I need to change my profile completely to data analytics, or do I need to inculcate some of the parts in my CV?
Right. It depends. Like if you want to completely switch to a different domain and there you want to start off, you can change it. Entire profile you can change it. But my recommendation, because you are already with finance and accounting, there are roles like financial analytics. Right? You can try that one because you have your domain knowledge. You can try finance side analytics. And in finance also we use almost like finance people, you all know Excel, right? We all work with Excel. When I work with a financial data analyst with iHealth Technologies, it's like 2 tools only, just two. One is Excel, the other one is SAP BOBI, Business Intelligence Tool. That's it. Nothing else. We run the report, we get the data, we export it into Excel, we do the little formatting and we create the formulas and all and we share it. Right? Okay. There are financial data analyst positions. You may want to consider that role.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you.
Kishore sir,
yeah. Go ahead, please.
How about the data extracting online in the PDF format? I mean, will that be possible? I mean, with our code, I mean, do we get that kind of?
Just give me a second. I'm just going through a question here. So you are saying that there is a PDF format and you want to get the data from there, right?
Exactly.
Okay. So understand one thing. From PDF also you can gather the data in the, get data from a file. Let me show this one here. There is an option of getting the data from PDF also. But remember one thing, if you want to get the data from the PDF, in the PDF, there should be a table available. As long as you have the tables available in the PDF, those tables can be imported into Power BI. Yes, it is possible to get the data from PDF also. We can cover 1 or 2 examples using this one. I mean, it's like, as good as any other data source. But that is possible to get the data from PDFs.
Thank you.
Yeah, you mentioned certification. Yeah, I'll also show you the certification related stuff now. Excellent Power BI. Okay, here we go. For the certification related, we conduct additional sessions. Okay, if someone is going for planning to go for Excel certification or Power BI certification, and we conduct additional sessions. We also share enough material package. Okay, we share enough material package for the certifications and how to get good score. Yeah, we do that one. And how these certifications help us, right? Do I really need to have a certification? You know, a simple thing like when I want to present myself, okay, and I simply keep it like this. These things, they talk about me, my skill, right? So if you are certified, your resume will definitely have a different weightage altogether, right? You no need to talk about all those tools, you know, you're certified, right? So that kind of benefit you will get. And coming to the assistance part of it, yes, if you're looking for certification, just once this course is over, reach out to the front office. They will let you know how to register for the certification, and when the sessions go, the practice sessions, and just attend that one, and I'm very much sure you all can easily crack it. Okay, whatever the exercises we share, if you could practice all of them, you can easily crack the certifications. And the other thing is, there is in the chat window, just now I posted one link to register for the course and to get the recording of this video and the package material, course contents and all, right? What all we cover in this course. So please fill in that form.
ये ब्लैंकेट सैनिटाइज करके बाहर डाल दो.
क्या?
ब्लैंकेट सैनिटाइज करके बाहर डाल.
Okay, this is how it looks. You will get all the course content files and this video shortly in some time. And before that, I would like to show you one more thing as well. That is about, just give me a second. I think, yeah, just give me a second. I'm going to show you one more thing about certification only, how this thing looks.
It's a small doubt, sir.
Yes, please.
For the Power BI, does Excelytics provide us any other license, or do we need to log in with our personal license? I mean, we need to have that Microsoft license, right?
Correct. For Power BI, we can share the steps how to register onto the Power BI with as a free license user. So we'll also share,
because we are doing some projects right now, sir. So whenever we are reaching out to some jobs, we need to show that. So if there is any proper license, then we can show that, or we can share that link directly.
Yes.
So that's why I'm asking.
Possible, yes. So we'll share one, email address, something like this. It's free again, okay? You don't need to pay for it, so that you can also register on, Microsoft Power BI service, and you can create your reports and publish them there. Yeah, coming to the certifications. Here we go. You will be getting one certification as Analytics Power Pack certification from Excelytics. Okay. If you are willing to go for Microsoft certifications, you can go for Excel, Word, Access, PowerPoint, Outlook certifications. Recommendation as a data analyst, Excel certification is needed, right? And for Power Pack DA100 certification, we recommend because that is Power BI certification, Data Analyst Associate, right? If you are looking for this one, then yes, we'll also let you know once the course is over when you can go for this one. And the certification fee is extra because that is not part of the course. Okay. This one, Excel certification is around 4,000 rupees. That is Microsoft Office special certification. There is one more level in Excel, that is expert certification, that is 4,500. And in this Power BI DA100 is around 7,000 rupees. As far as I remember, I haven't checked the recent pricing, but you can also directly buy the voucher online. Okay. But the Excel is about $100, may not be a recommended one because it is going to cost you more if you directly buy it. But Power BI, I think around 7,000 rupees something, inclusive of all taxes, just to take it online without any test center. Yeah, you can also take it online. We'll also share all those details with you. The registration steps and some PDF material is there. We'll share that one and we'll, you can follow that one to take the test. All right. Any questions or anything that you would like to know more about this course?
So one question I have, if we opt in for offline session first, and because of the current situations related to COVID and all, later part can we take online session as well?
Right. Yes. So possible. The ones who are registered for this course, you can either attend online, offline. Absolutely no issue. But the current situation, keeping in mind what we are thinking, Excel, we are thinking of keeping it online only. And after that, we all can, once maybe next few days, if everything comes back to the normal, you can visit the place here and you can take the session here. So we are not differentiating online and offline people here. You can, sometimes you may want to log in online, sometimes you may want to come down. Same link, same process, no change, no difference.
A quick question from me, it's Anurag here.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah, if you are actually planning to take a weekend session, so what is the expected end time? I mean, like the course duration. I mean, I know you have mentioned 80 hours. So roughly what?
It's going to be around 3 months, be it weekdays or weekends. Because
no, weekends, for example, if you're taking like
weekends also 3 months. Because let's say 4 to 5 weeks every month. So it's going to be close to 3 months course.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah. And even if you take it weekdays, also the same case, almost like 2.5 to 3 months.
Thank you.
Here, daily we spend around 1.5 hours. There, over a weekend we spend around 6 hours. So close to the same. Yeah.
Is it possible to change the shift as well? Then if you opt in for weekends, then if you want to join for weekdays, is it possible?
That may create some confusion. The reason being, the topics may not go in the same. Let's say you are planning to switch from weekend to weekdays. Maybe that 2 hours, 3 hours, you can't manage that one, right?
Yeah.
That part you may be missing. But other than that, I don't see any major challenge here. But I think, again, this is the front office team's call there, because to manage you in that group and this group is like really difficult. So recommendation, stick to one. But if there are like any, situations, that's let the front office know, and whatever the call they take. Yeah. But I recommend you to stick to one session only, so that it goes like a flow and you can follow it easily.
No. Actually, so my question was, if it is not possible to attend the class on weekend, then if it is possible to attend in the weekday.
Quickly take a backup over the weekdays and complete that one. And I don't see, maybe like 1 or 2 times you can definitely request the team and they can grant you the access.
Because sometimes so we won't be available to attend the class.
I get it.
For that, sir, if you want to join.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
That's possible, yes. Okay, so I'll do one thing. I've shared one link in the chat. I'm sharing it once again. Anyone missed it? Please fill the form, and yeah, you will be getting the video recording link and everything to those email addresses and the package that I'm showing currently. Yeah, you can get that. It's going to be this easy once you are into the Power BI. I'm creating a quick COVID cases dashboard, right, using website data from WHO. Right. Sorry, I forgot to mention the fee. Yes, you know, it's 25,000, but currently we are offering this at a 20% discount, which comes out to be 20,000 for the whole course. Whatever the tools I have mentioned and resume preparation and job assistance related stuff. So everything together is 20,000, and certifications are extra because that is optional. If you would like to add certifications into your profile, yes, after the course, you can go for the certification. That the process of registration and all, they are different. Okay. And just click on this new. All of you will be able to create this kind of a dashboard really quick. Just showing one example. Okay. By learning Power BI, what all, you know, magics you can do. I'm going to get the data from a website, and the website address is this. It is WHO International something INT, and this is the data set that is already placed on their website. So I'm going to get that one from a web page. Okay, if you have Power BI already installed, you may want to try this one. Just say connect. Then this will ask for, you know, what is the web page address. There's that one. Yeah, meanwhile, let me tell you one more thing. The project practice sessions and all, we usually keep it on Sundays. Okay. Once you are done with the course, the projects and real-time projects, you know, we usually keep it on Sundays. Just a heads up. Yeah. So our request, you know, anyone who is willing to switch to data analytics, spend these 3 months dedicatedly, so that you will definitely see the outcome of it. Yeah.
One more question related to fees. So as you said, this course costs around 20,000.
Yeah.
But earlier you said advanced Excel for 4,000 and Power BI for 7,000. It will be around 11 to 12,000. Then why this course is around 20,000?
Okay, so Power BI last month we have revised the course fee, because earlier it was like a little different pattern we followed, but now we have increased the duration also, and along with that, as I've mentioned, a dedicated team would be working for your resume preparation and job assistant related stuff. That is one more thing added. And we are also conducting additional sessions or the Sundays, just now I have mentioned the project practice sessions. That is additional time we'll be investing on that one. So time definitely we have increased. Okay. And along with that, you will also get hands-on experience on the real-time projects, right? That business decision-making dashboard will create. That is one more thing added. So multiple things. Considering all these things, we had to actually revise the pricing also. I mean, little, if you go back 6 months, 7 months, it was Power BI was around 10,000 we were offering, but nothing much in that course. But definitely now this particular course is going to give you more idea about the projects and all. Along with that, this assistance additional hours.
So the projects will be discussed on Sunday. So if I opt for weekends, then when this will be taken?
Oh, okay. So there won't be any conflict for you guys, like the project sessions and the day of projects. Your weekend session will be on hold for that. 3 hours or 4 hours. So you will be completing the course, and after that, one project for both weekdays and weekends.
Okay.
I'm quickly going to create one, report to show worldwide how the cases are. I've just connected to one of the WHO website. We have got the data, and that's it. And if I want to see it by the region, each region, how this, America, Asia, Australia, Africa, Europe, right? You can zoom in and see what's happening. This is easier. Like, when we were working with Excel, this much flexibility isn't there, right? In Excel, but Power BI, it's like this much flexible on the fly. When tomorrow WHO updates the data, just I can click on refresh, right? So that all the updated numbers will be coming here. We can also quickly create a few visuals like, okay, I want to go with a line chart and see how the trend is going, right? You see the spike. And if I want to know only about India, I'm just doing all these things really quick, but yeah, we'll discuss. You see, this is our first wave, this is our second wave. Now again, this is our third wave, how the cases are increasing, right? And you may want to keep the deaths also. Shows both, like on the secondary axis, let us put it. Right. So, this much easily we can present the data. And data source is not there in my system, okay? The data is coming from a website. All these things we will learn how to do that, how to do the transformations and all. So ultimately the course objective is to basically get into a proper data analysis role, okay? Right, if you have any questions.
Yeah, I have a small question.
Yeah.
So for using this Power BI, do you really think we need knowledge of SQL, or only Excel knowledge is enough?
Come again once, please. You said.
No, so I was asking, for using this Power BI, do we actually need SQL knowledge thoroughly, or with the knowledge of Excel, we can perform all this stuff on this Power BI?
Okay, get it. So, sometimes we get into a situation where you will have to write a query at the time of getting the data itself. The reason being, there are two things. You can get all the data and filter it, or at the time of getting the data, apply the filter and get the data. Let's say if I want to get some data from SQL Server, okay, and there are like 10 years of data is there. And I just want to get only last 1 year data, right? Then what I need to do is I should be in a position to write SQL query. Okay, I have one local SQL server here in my system.
Okay.
Right, then you should be in a position to write that query instead of loading all the data into, let's say, empdb I'll use. We can write the query here. I can write select, let's say, DEPT ID. I remember the column names there, DEPT ID and sum of salary from employee table grouped by DEPT ID. Okay. So this is a query I'm triggering directly onto this SQL server. I think my server is running. If not, I need to start it. I think it should be running. Let's see. You will be learning all these things, like how to write the direct queries instead of getting all the data and then filtering it. Recommendation: you first of all write an SQL query directly. You see this one, department wise total salaries I'm getting. Load it.
Yes.
Right. So these queries will help us to fine tune our reports. Simple thing. Loading everything and then filtering it, or at the time of filtering it, at the time of loading it, you can filter it. Two different ways, right? So these techniques we learn.
Got it. Thanks.
So SQL definitely needed. That's the reason you look at any job profile, they ask for SQL skill also. Great, then I hope all of you have filled the form if you are interested to get this material and the video of it, and planning to join this course. If you have any questions, you can feel free to reach out to the front office, or you can directly message me. If you are already an old student, you have my number.
Excuse me, sir. Venu here. One last question before you quiz close. Yeah. So basically, for the beginners, will be okay, because we have got a gap of around 16 to 17 years from the date of we did our MCA. Now we want to learn this. Will the course be from the beginning, or how it will be, sir?
As I have mentioned, we are going to start it from the scratch, because we need to make sure each of you, is comfortable with all the topics. So we may not be able to consider your experience already if you are already into some reporting stuff and all. We will still start with what is Excel, right? The first few bits may be a little boring for you because you may be aware of most of those things. But for just to make sure everyone is on the same page, we started from the scratch. It may also help you to just do a brush up of your existing skills. So that's how we start.
Sure, sir. Sure. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions? Okay. So I think that's all for now. So
Excuse me, sir. As you said, certification is different and we need to pay another more charges for certification. Do we get job opportunities without certification? Because basically I'm from completely different background. I'm from mechanical engineering background. I just want to shift my career in this way actually. Do we get job opportunities without certification, or what?
Yes, I'll tell you one thing. if you have a certification, I'm not saying that you will definitely get a job. Or if you don't have a certification, I'm not saying that, okay, you can't get a job. Certification is all about showcasing your skill with an official recognition, right? You said you are a mechanical engineer, right? How you are able to say? Because you have completed that BTech with mechanical engineering and you have that certification. Yes. Right. I can say that, okay, I can do data analysis well because all my certification, they talk about the data analysis. It's like, something additional supporting documentation for our skill, recognized by Microsoft, right? If you have the certification, that will give you little additional weightage over others. Like, you and I, we go to an interview and you are a certified Power BI developer. I don't have a certification, but because, both of us, we showcase the same skill, then obviously, because you are certified, you will have that additional advantage, okay, in that interview. Do not ask for certifications. If you observe any interview, most of the interviews, 99.99%, the interview, the description they give, they don't mention any certification is mandatory. No, they ask for the skills, but to support our skills, we are going for the certification. But certification is not mandatory. But if you have it, it is definitely like an advantage for you.
Fine, thank you.
Yep.
Which amount will be like?
Go on, sorry.
No, I'm asking. So, what will be the that certification amount?
Certification Excel is 4,000. That is Microsoft Excel 2019 certification. That is the most recent version that we are offering. 2019 Office 365, both of them together. Okay, that is Excel certification 4,000. Power BI, I haven't checked it yet because there was a recent change, but as far as I remember, it's around 7,000 rupees.
Okay, for certification, right?
Yes, certification.
Okay.
All right, then. So thank you so much for attending today's session, and I'll be really excited to see you all in the sessions. If you are interested, please register your name for this one. And will be the, I see one more question. Just wait, guys. Minimum package. Good one. Okay, I'll ask you a question. With this skill, with Excel, SQL, Power BI, with 4-year experience, 5-year experience guy, what would be the maximum package you can think of? Maximum, I'm asking, okay, not the minimum. Maximum with Excel, SQL, Power BI combination.
We are not sure, sir. We are from different background.
Guess it. Because,
I have no idea, sir.
8 to 10 lakhs.
How much?
16 lakhs.
8 to 10.
8 to 10. Okay. Go on.
With 4 to 5 years of experience, he might get to fetch somewhere 15 to 16 lakh, I believe.
You're very much close to it. Yes, 17 lakh package. Recently joined around 4 months. Yeah, same skill. That is how the demand is. Minimum package, when you are aiming for minimum, the minimum can be as minimum as 1 lakh also per year. Go for the max. Right.
So one more thing. So when we are talking about the salaries and everything, so if any person is around earning around 10 to 12 lakhs now present, so what will be the benefit of learning this one? Is there any extra benefit?
I mean, the package wise, you would see definitely spike, right? Definitely, once you switch into this profile,
okay,
to 12 lakh, you can expect at least 18 after the hike.
Even one more guy told that, so he is into that finance and accounting background. So you said, so we are able to convert this career into that analytic part.
Yeah.
So can we continue like that? Do we need to change entire career into this one?
You can continue in that way, and moreover, the opportunities are definitely better than others because that functional and analytics knowledge is with very few people.
Okay.
Yeah. I see one more.
Kishore, sir. Sir?
Yep.
Sir, initially, if I pursue this course now, so in future, I can switch it to data scientist things and all, right? By learning their programming language and all, right? So that has got more weightage also, right?
Correct. So we'll do one thing. We'll just quickly bring up. We're almost done. I'll just quickly show you this one. Info data analytics. Okay. The ones who would like to become data scientists, minimum pay someone asked, right? It's an average of someone who's good with these basic skills. Average base pay you can expect around 5 lakh. Yeah. And the other one, if you would like to become a data scientist, and we are able to show you up to this one, right? Either Tableau, Power BI, ClickView. And if you want to become a, up to this level, you can become a data analyst, okay, up to 5, right? And 6, 7, 8, 9. And yes, you need to definitely have a Python knowledge, R language, machine learning concepts, and artificial intelligence. Then you can become data scientist.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. So definitely you are in the right path. If you want to become a data scientist, you will be here after this program, after this training program, and rest of the things you will have to focus maybe as a next step, right? Again, macros VBA, we recommend you to learn in the data analyst position only because macros VBA looks very much like English only. So once you go to R or Python or any other language, then you can easily understand them because you will have the programming fundamentals here itself. But in this analytics power pack, we are covering advanced Excel, SQL, RDBMS, these two together, and Power BI. So you're almost there, but a few more things that you need to learn. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right. So finally, one more time, if you're interested to continue or would like to receive this video and everything, then please make sure you share your details there. Okay. So thanks everyone for taking out time and attending. I'm very much excited to see you all in the sessions, and yeah, happy to give you, share my experiences and all as a data analyst and reporting analyst and automation expert. Really interested.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Thanks everyone. I'll see you.
Thank you for the session. Thank you.
Thank you.